Oh yeah, it's Pounce update time. And of course, I'm gonna start with my boy, the Metriacanthosaurus. I know he doesn't get any of the new fancy stuff like the latch or whatever, but he did get some pretty major changes, and I want to see how much bigger they made my boy, since even in the patch notes it did mention that they upped the size a little bit. So I'm gonna run around with him for a little bit, then I'm gonna mess around with some of the other dinos that got big changes, and kind of bring you along with me. And let's just see what happens. The first thing I'm really noticing is the music, and I've had the music turned off for a really long time just because it was really loud. It would always blow out my headphones as soon as I started the game. But they've added a few tracks that I think vary depending on what biome you're in, what time of day it is, if you're in combat or not, and so far I really like it. There's some woodwinds, some strings, a lot of really subtle percussion. Sorry, I'm I'm kind of a music dork, so I really appreciate that kind of thing. I don't know how much you can hear it. I had the volume down to 50% just because I like being able to hear other players, but it is really nice. I turned off the video I was listening to in the background just to kind of listen to it. It's a nice touch. Makes it feel a little more like a Beast of Bermuda almost. And so he should be... tricky. I like that the percussion picks up during a fight. Very cool. So they did a lot of damage just then with two little measly Deinons. Pretty impressive. Kind of looked like they were using the raptor bite. Then again, I wasn't really sure how to get them off. I don't know if you can buck while running or if you have to stay still. I only saw the animation when I was standing still, so... Let me get this bleed off. And we'll pop this. And boom. Heal up. Love that they gave the Metri healing call. I mean, I love it, but it's a really weird decision. Oh, I got the home kid debuff. Doing too much. He probably wouldn't have even done that much damage if it wasn't for the home cave debuff. The Pounce does look pretty effective though. Say that. Well, that was fun and all, but seeing all that made me really want to try out the raptor. So there's the Pounce. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to my home cave. I got plenty of marks, I remember now. I was grinding for albino last time I was on this guy. So I've got plenty of marks, that's good. So I guess I'll just make my way over to the home cave and get you guys back when I have all the new abilities on this dude. So I just stepped out of my home cave to this. I had to completely change. My cat's rubbing her face on the mic. I completely changed my build. I went from full Night Stalker, got the new Raptor Strikes attack. I put on the Slick Feathers instead of Night Stalker because, you know, if it's only at night, that's pretty situational. Of course, I got Pounce and I got Hiss instead of Call of the Night Terrors. Again, because, you know, since it's not only during the night, that makes it a little more universally useful, I think. And I came out of the home cave and there were raptors just everywhere ganging up on that Spino. We have multiplied. There are now, like, 14 of us here at LBM. No, 15. I see another one over there. There are now 15 raptors at LBM. And for the second time in this video so far, I have done 50. Maybe that wasn't the play. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh my god, not a Packy too, bro. What, an Aloe can't handle a Latin anymore? Lame, dude. What the hell? Yikes. Ahead, and I threw slick feathers on my duck, which makes it to where the raptors can't grab you, and I don't think the Sarco can either. But the more I think about it, thick down makes more sense, because honestly, unless you have 20 million raptors and they're all alternating, they're not really going to threaten a duck. And even if they do, you can always go in the water and sink to the bottom, and they'll have to let go. At which point, they become the ducks, really. They become sitting ducks, because they have to swim back to the shore, and they're not as fast at swimming as you are. It's a lesson I learned from fighting that Suko earlier. So even though I was running slick feathers, and it was fun watching raptors constantly try to, you know, pounce and grab onto me, I think I'm going to switch back. This, I think, is a better choice. Damn, dude. I can't try anything new out. People are wildin' today. course. Of course. Can't tell if this is psychosis or disassociation that I'm feeling right now. Feeling a whole lot of something. This game's got me feeling a whole lot of something.